welcome to Addiction of a Lifetime. I'm your host, Audrina Camo. And in this episode, I am recapping Christmas in the City, starring Ashanti. Also having some How I Met Your Mother alumni in there, some Shameless alumni. Good cast. So, Christmas in the City is about a woman who runs her late dad's candy shop outside the city. But she's having financial troubles because she also is a single mom. And, she has to pay the mortgage for the shop, but she can't really afford it, and she's at risk of losing the shop. So her friend, who lives in the city and is an aspiring Broadway actor, has a job at a department store, and she says they're hiring for the holidays. It's a great way for her to make some money to put towards the store and not lose it. She takes a job in the city, stays with her friend, brings her daughter with her, and luckily this department store has a daycare, Christmas bonus, all this great stuff. But the family-owned shop, which is run by a man and his uncle, has hired Ashanti to play, a character who is in charge of marketing and sales and is very stern and just cares about the dollar signs and not the Christmas traditional spirit. So she's trying to change the store. And she doesn't like that the main character is kind of falling for the store owner's nephew. So she has a plot to destroy her, get her out the way so that she can fall in love with the nephew, convince him to get his older uncle out of the business so that they can take over and rebrand the store. So she plants things like into sales reports, money missing in her department and all this other stuff to try to get her fired. But luckily, the nephew does not believe this. And he also catches the facts where Ashanti's character tries to tell the investors that she's going to for sure get rid of his uncle. Not to mention that she turned the entire department store into a holiday Abercrombie & Fitch with shirtless guys wearing Santa hats. Super random. So they decide that, what is more important than sales increases? Keeping the Christmas spirit at the department store, family-oriented business. So they fire Ashanti's character, and Santa's really there instead of the shirtless Santas. And yay, Christmas is saved in the city. But she still has to worry about her store back home. Turns out she decided to sell it, time to move on. But the man did fall in love with her, so he comes to outside the city to say, hey, I'm expanding the department store to have a candy shop, and I'm naming it after you, and I want you to run it. So now she and her daughter are going to move to the city to be with the owner of the store's nephew. And that is Christmas in the City. Thank you for watching Addiction of a Lifetime. Subscribe!